Welcome to another vlog from Who's Who. Today we're oh crap, I'm spinning in the chair. Whatever.
Exactly.
It's fine. So today we're doing things a little bit different today. We're actually doing a sit-down talk. I've had some one-on-one with some of you guys in the comment section. And most of you were curious about how I actually started my farming videos and also how I'm gonna move forward. So today I'm gonna focus on that. But before I do that, I want to give a big shout out to the persons from Great Britain and Canada. You guys have been watching my videos real hard and I really appreciate it. Because I went into the YouTube section and it actually tells where most of your viewers are from. And surprisingly, I'm seeing it's Great Britain and Canada. So I want to give a big shout out to you guys. I really appreciate your support. So with that said, let's get into the video. So the first question I'm going to answer, it came from the comment. I think his name is Gucci Man. I'm not sure what his real name is. I forgot your name. I'm sorry about it. But the first thing he asked me was how I actually started my farm. So actually, I started because my grandfather has a lot of land in the St. Catherine area, and it was just there. So I actually got 2 workers to actually cut it down for me. It cost me about 5,000 Jamaican dollars to actually do that. Then I had to remove some of the trees, so that actually cost me about, say, about 150 K to be exact. But then the main part was what cost me the most was fencing, and fencing is a little bit more expensive because with fencing you have to buy proper diamond wired fence, or you can buy barbed wires, which I did a mixture of both because some parts of my farm is diamond wired and some part is barbed wired, so it's a little bit different. Now there was already a foundation there because my grandfather used to raise cows over there. However, because that was a long time ago, a lot of the wires were non-existent, but the foundation was there because he had planted trees where the posts used to be, so I could just connect them. I didn't have to wait a long period of time to actually connect post to post, wire to wire, anything like that, because the foundation is already there. So all I had to do was to buy some staples. I bought about 4 pounds of staples. I think that's about probably 3,000 US, something like that. After doing that, it took me a little time to get the money to pay the persons, because they charge sometimes they charge per post. So it would be like $30 per post, and there's a lot of posts to go around, so the money actually add up. So if I was to say how much I spent overall on the farm to get it going, it would be about 300K to be exact, or a little bit less than 300K. And yes, I know it's a lot of money to get, what you're not sure, but I believe that it was a risk, and I was willing to take the risk because I had prior farming experience with my grandfather. So what I did was, I didn't have the money at the time, so I went to the bank and I took a loan of about, I think it was about 275 or 265 to get all of that done. Bear in mind, I didn't have no cows at that time, no goats, anything like that. So it was just the loan to take care of the farm. And then after that, I saved and I bought my first cow, then I bought my second, and then it's all the way up from there. So far, it's working out great. I'm gonna do a massive growth this year, because when I started, I bought a bull at first, and yes, I bought him for about 55K because it was a guy that I knew. So, you don't really get bulls for that price. Bulls are like 80K, 90K, 100K. So it was a guy that I knew, and he gave me for 55, which is a big steal for me because it's a quality animal. Which I think you all know, it's Gaza. Gaza was actually my first bull. Then I got a next cow. I didn't really name anyone after Gaza, so I can't really tell you their names, but going forward I'm gonna name them, because what I'm doing now is I'm gonna keep a record of them. So if there are offspring, I'm gonna have like a detailed record of who's the mother, who's the father, and stuff like that, just so I don't have any siblings mating. just to keep a record, because as I'm saying, this year we're going a little bit bigger. Now, where I get my ideas for farming, sometimes when I go on YouTube, I just scroll through channels, and after going through channels, I see somebody with an idea, and I'm like, yo, this idea is good, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. So what I do is I play around with the idea. Say for example, the water system that they have in Africa, they have a water pump and a hose running from a water hole, and I'm like, yo, I could do that. But when I think about the expense of getting a water pump, and my uncle's a plumber, so he told me the expense of getting a water pump, and I think about the hose and all, and I'm like, nah, I can't afford that, because I'm already 300 deep in debt. So what I did was I said, hey, I'm gonna think of a workaround, and I'm like this whenever I start to think of a workaround, it's just on my brain until I figure it out. So what I did was I'm saying I'm gonna get some tanks, and I bought the tanks for I got 2 tanks at first. It was 19,000, and they were 500-gallon tanks. So I'm like, all right, fine. And I had an idea, if I had a half a drum, I could just throw the water in it from the tank. Then my first caretaker, he was like, yo, when the water runs out, it's kind of hard to carry the cows. So guys, if you need to be in contact with me, you can reach me at denfordroof@yahoo.com. I'll leave it in the link right here. So you can just reach out to me. Very friendly. Also, for the persons who are asking if they can have a tour of my farm, definitely I will be doing that. I will have scheduled dates, because persons who need me to come and see their startup, I'm willing to do that as well. I'm here to help anybody that wants to start this thing. And there's something that I've been getting, and I haven't said it, but I'm actually 25. Well, not 25 as yet, but I'm close to being 25. So persons have been asking my age. Every time I speak to somebody, they're like, oh, you're so young, I thought you were a big man. I understand. They say, yo, it's your mindset, how you think of things. And I said, no, I'm actually pretty young. I started this as a young person. I do farming. I'm not full time, and it's not a side hustle either. It's something actually I love. It's a passion. I'm gonna go into it full time. But I have a day job as well. I'm not gonna disclose my day job, of course, but I actually have a day job. I work 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday. I go to my farm Saturday, Sundays, and I do my videos on Saturdays. So persons are also asking me for more videos weekly. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I don't have the time. I would love to do it, and in the future, I will make time for it. So remember, guys, like, subscribe. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Keep them comments coming. Love you guys. Peace.
Ready? Ready. Is it going?
You playing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Steady yourself.
Yeah, so-called bloopers. Don't beat me the mic. Oh, look.
Good.
Good. Alright, hold on. That 10 seconds. Cut that.
I mean, I can cut the video.
Oh, you can
before
cut
I
the
send
video.
it. Yeah.
Okay. No, just. Alright, whatever. Stop recording now. Stop recording.
Were you gonna practice?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but like.